Hello everyone, welcome back. We are in Chadtopia, and obviously we built a nice water treatment plant. We've put in some recycling's been put in there, and we've named the campus over here, which is where we've got our high school and our elementary school. We'll probably end up putting a university in there at some point. If we look at our education stats, you can see there's no college yet, and the university. Some people are still, see, 401. Capacity is 3,000. So the part of the problem is getting there, really. And that's something that we're going to need to address. Now, this road here is where our maintenance depot is, which is fully upgraded, and what I think we need to consider doing is putting in a bus depot. Now, we want to sort of put it down here because we want it really sort of away from everything else. We also are going to probably have to rebuild this intersection here, but that might be the next episode. We'll wait and see. But the thing is, if I put the bus station here, I may have to rebuild, which would be unfortunate. Now, it could be we could put the bus station down here by the industrial estate, which would at least give us more ability to sort of do this here area here and be less impactful on an established bus lane. So I think, see, the thing is, it's kind of like the service area, really. I mean, I don't think I want to put it there. I can't build there until this is redone. Now, obviously, we got plenty of junctions. Now, this is one of my personal favourites. I think this is probably the best junction for us. It does mean that it has a highway going through the centre of town, and there will be some substantial remodelling. But, I mean, let's have a look. So you've got this one here. The thing is, there's not really any that sort of are an entrance in and don't leave without a highway. They all kind of continue a highway and then go from there. I mean, that's the one that we've sort of got over here. Kind of got a sort of half-assed version of that. You see. So, most of these do have the whole, you know, it's a big thing right in the center. So we'll see. I've just got to make a decision. See, the old trumpet roundabout, which is nice, but you still connection to a local road. See, that could potentially work, because it would mean sort of going in there and then a twin road going down the centre. And what I'm going to do, just to be able to get an idea of what's what. See, this looks to me like highway. Which sort of, it is, but it isn't. I mean, this is highway here. But I could change these roads into something else. Let's just do a little bit of an experiment. See, these are 2-lane roads here. But we don't really want that. Do we want it as a 2-lane one-way road? Like that, which should be okay. Because interesting.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
See, that's a one-way,
Exercise caution if you
one-lane road.
and try to stay off the streets until conditions.
And that's a 2-lane.
This has been a local public service.
I don't see that there's any difference.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution.
Looks exactly the bloody same.
And try to stay off the streets until conditions.
How can it be? Oh, for God's
This has
sake.
been a local public service announcement.
What?
You're listening to Second Moon Radio with J. Thomas Hornbuckle, and we're
Okay, let's have a look at it.
classical music on the air. Keep that
See,
going.
that's the proper 3-lane.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood.
And that's a 2-lane one-way road.
Shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after.
We're live, and we're
I'm just trying to work this out as to
somewhere
what might be the
in
best
city.
Road
junction to
maintenance
use.
have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delay.
Off Cloverleaf intersection. It could be that, maybe. Put that in there to replace it. Is that the direction we want to go? Put it in there. Now obviously it will enable us to build out that direction. We've still got, we could potentially still make use of this area here. Tricky one. Well, the good thing is at least the office area has been quite significantly used, which is good. So I'm pleased about that. It's this junction. Let's have a look at this junction, shall we? So it's a 2-lane, or 4-lane highway in 2 directions. And then you've got a thing coming on, and then a 2-lane highway across. Okay, how many lanes is our highway here? It's a 2-lane highway, so that would work out. And then a 4-lane through the center, which would kind of be our arterial. Yeah, that could actually work. Now, the only thing is, obviously, the park maintenance depot and the road maintenance depots will both have to move. it's possible that we could put them down here. Now, if we were to take this fellow and shove him down here, and this fellow here, and shove him down here, there we go. So they've got like a little service road they can go down. And so that means what we can do is we can get rid of that, at least for the time being. Sorry, fellas. And we can then redesign this area. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause. Going to take all of this away. Okay. So then, snip. We're taking all of this out. And then so we'll need to trim it back to about there. Actually, we'll have to trim it back a bit further. Let's just make sure we do the whole trim thing. And then how does that look? That doesn't actually look too bad. Now, we take a 4-lane road. Whoops, didn't want to do that. We take a 4-lane road with a little bit of a curve on it. See, it's a little bit off. It's a little bit off. See? So one advantage of not having to worry about the money is we can actually take the time to get this just right. Obviously, a city planner plays says, don't let perfect be the enemy of good. But we just want it to be, we want it to look right, you know? Okay. So, if we go to a 4-lane road, like this, that should look okay. And then we'll take our 2-lane highways No, we don't want to do that. Silly two-lane highway. Like that. Now that's the only drawback, is that you don't really want a turnaround thing there. Really. See, that I don't like. I really don't like that. Okay, let's try it as this then. There we go. There we go. Much, much better, I would say. And then we'll also just put some trees up on here to make sure there's no parking down there. And there we go. We have a new entrance into the city. And they can go straight out if they don't want to come in. But the point is, they now have a nice, good arterial road through the center of the city. Now, obviously, whoops, we need to finish this bit off. There we go. I mean, it's a bit of a kink in it, but you know, it'll do. It'll do. But the point is, we've got a much better junction here. It's definitely an improvement. See? So we can go in there, and then onto the highway, and off to wherever, over the bridge and far away. So I would say that that's actually been a success by creating a new junction. Now, obviously, what we could do is we could bring the road maintenance depot back there rather than having it down here.
Updates to our power
But
grid,
then, to be
the city
honest,
will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain
I think it's
calm
fine.
during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
let's have a
Local
look.
authorities are urging the public to conserve water and reduce
What?
the burden on the city. Water shortage.
Why is there...
Consider installing a low flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower with a friend whenever possible. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're back with Second Moon Radio, your second musical home from home. So
I mean, when we're importing plenty of electricity, so I think we're going to be okay.
Tour of Italia. Land of art and culture. Que bon, as they say. And an aria inspired by the
So now that we've done that,
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim.
don't want a highway, want a 2-lane road. So if we now that we've got these 2-lane roads down here, we can then start dropping in some roads across to here. And then start filling it up with a bit of industry as well. I think down to about there will do. But what we will do is we'll put some commercial down here. We don't want to put anything on the highway, on this primary road. What we might consider doing is just putting a little road down here, like a service road almost, so that we can populate all of this and keep all this outside of this kind of thing. Now, what we might want to consider doing is on our road upgrades, put a barricade. So it just keeps the sound away a little bit, you know. Take the edge off the noise. So, let's see. High rent. Okay, let's get rid of you then. And let's put in a medium density housing. That's shiny off the swimming pool. Look at that, nice house. Swimming pool at the back. Yeah, nice classic sort of American style housing. It's quite nice, I like that one. Obviously I'd like one with a swimming pool, but you know. Anyway. So, residential, low rent. Just put in some additional stuff there. Might as well make the use of all of the space available to us. Now, I think that's pretty good. I think it's fair to say we're doing okay. Let's get rid of this first. Just a little bit of housekeeping, you know. So, I'd say that's pretty good. I like this area. I'm thinking that it might be worth turning one of these areas into sort of a big parkway, you know. I don't think we've really unlocked parks yet. We do have a park area. See, large parks, plazas, sports parks, that would be nice. You know, we'll see. Large sports park, like a big metro arena, you know, or somewhere like where the Cubs play. It's baseball, by the way, for those of you who are not from America. Wrigley Field is the name, thank you. Couldn't remember it for the life of me. Oh dear, yawning, so much yawning. Anyway, oh god, look at that, that's horrendous. That's just horrific. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that and just soften the terrain if we can. Just look at that. Oh my goodness. Very large car park. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, you're going to lose it. See, look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Yeah, let's just create a massive, great big hole into the center of the earth, shall we? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, for God's sake. See, look at this. Yeah, it's just still as worse as before. Ugh, yuck. Oh well, at least we got a big parking lot somewhere. That makes it look a little bit better, but it's still not great. What we got? We haven't really got anything we can do with respect to the education yet. Well, we can get a college. That would be good. Now, let's see if we can get a college in here. So what we need is we need another, like a small road here. Along here. And then down. And then in goes our college. On the piss, but whatever. extension wings, and of course a library. We need to drive downhill to go to the library, and the parking's on the piss, but you know, whatever, you're still at college. So we've now got a college with 2,000 capacity, and we can then move towards a university. So this is the main, still the main arterial road. So what we're going to do is continue our 4-lane road down the middle. Just keep it going. See, that would have been nice if I could have had it cut through. You know? See that, I don't know why it did that. Because if you look at that, as I was doing it, why did it just suddenly raise it like that? I'm not sure I understand why. Huh? Oh well. I really can't understand why I can't get it to just do a cut through. Maybe if somebody can tell me in comments what I'm doing wrong. Maybe it's because I got Anarchy on. I don't know. I'm really not sure on that one.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Local authorities are urging the public to conserve water and reduce the burden on the city during this water shortage. Consider installing a low-flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower with a friend whenever possible. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're listening to Second Moon Radio with J. Thomas Hornbuckle, and we're pervading some of the finest classical music on the air. Keep that dial right here.
What?
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes.
Worst tunnel ever.
Fancy local Jarva Mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick
And I can't delete it.
you might want to
Well,
wait
that's
a
just
while until
bollocks.
everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays.
Oh my
and
God.
drive safe.
Well, that's a bit of a turn up. Creating a tunnel I can't do anything with. Oh well. I guess we'll have to just soften the terrain around there and kind of ignore it. Can we? Wow. I've never seen that before. Okay then. Oh God. Hideous. Look at it. It's just horrible. Maybe if once I come out and save the game and go back in, I can do something with that. But that's a little bit annoying that I've created like a tunnel that isn't a tunnel, that's blocked off, but I can't delete it, which is, to say it's strange, is a galactic understatement. But anyway, let's leave it there. We'll see you next time for more. Hopefully it'll be the building of the bus station.